Nigerian women from all the 36 states of the country and the FCT were mobilized to Abuja, the federal capital, by the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dame Patience Goodluck Jonathan, for the Peace and Empowerment Mega Rally, which took place at the Eagle Square, Abuja, on Thursday, 15th of August, 2013. The event, which was the brainchild of the National Council of Women Societies, the umbrella body of all women groups and organizations in Nigeria, in collaboration with the Office of the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. From the inscription on the various banners displayed by the women, which read like this: "Thank you, Mr. President, for 35% women affirmation, and thank you, Mother of the Nation, for being a worthy ambassador and emancipator of the women race." It turned out to be a veritable platform to thank the Goodluck Jonathan administration for the unprecedented support it had given to Nigerian women through empowerment in politics and significant increase in the representation of women in government appointments. Indeed, the popular sentiments that made the buzz and resonated loudly among participants at the Mega Women Peace and Empowerment Rally through the songs dished out by musicians that performed there and those who spoke at the rally was that the Jonathan administration, more than any other government in the history of Nigeria, has played a more pivotal role in not just making the voice of Nigerian women heard, but has ensured that women occupy key positions in government. State governors, who have also played a key role in ensuring gender balance in the way they run their administrations, were also encouraged to do more, while the leadership of the National Assembly was advised to give legislative backing to issues that will bring about women development and empowerment in our country. Another issue that was brought to the front burner at the event was the need for all arms of the government, the judiciary, executive, and the legislature, to show confidence in abilities of women to lift up Nigeria, while advising women and men to work collectively for the enthronement of peace, without which development of any society will be very difficult.
President Goodluck Jonathan, that despite all the harassment, distraction, intimidation, he has remained focused, working on his transformation agenda. And then most importantly, this man is always with a smile on his face. I thank you very much for the courage you have given to Nigerian women to be able to come out en masse today.
Let me exploit this rare privilege of standing before you to say that we have done well as partners in progress in the Nigerian project. This momentous gathering of women and harvest of our successes call for celebrations. Today, we take credit for the phenomenal transformation in every sphere of life in Nigeria. In particular, we celebrate Mr. President Goodluck Jonathan, who represents all gender-friendly men in Nigeria. We have converged in Abuja to make a statement. We have turned out in our numbers to seek empowerment. This is the time.
Highlights of the Women Peace and Empowerment Mega Rally was a very colorful march past and floats that had musical troops displayed by the different states, the NGOs, and other women groups. Popular Nigerian musicians were on hand to add musical color to the event. These included Nigeria's First Lady of Soul, Her Excellency Onyeka Onwenu, Sani Danja, multi-talented, fast-rising entertainment ambassador from the North, the rave of the moment in Nigerian Afro-hip-hop music scene, KC. The event was attended by Nigeria's First Lady, Dame Patience Goodluck Jonathan, who was supported by the First Ladies of South Africa and the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic. Also in attendance were wives of former Nigerian heads of state, as well as wives of governors, service chiefs, and female heads of parastatals and government agencies. Vice President Mohammed Namadi Sambo was a special guest of honor at the event.
Apart from celebrating the Nigerian woman, this rally has also sought to create awareness on the importance of women in the society. The ability of the women of Nigeria to add value to national efforts for growth and development has been successfully demonstrated throughout the history of our dear nation. with several women accomplishing landmark feats that stand out proudly in the process of our emergence as a nation.
By choosing this theme, we reaffirm our vital role in the development of our homes, our communities, and our nation. All over the world, women are known traditionally to play a central role in the keeping of the family units. Apart from imparting the culture of peace in our children and wards.
They all solicited the support of all women in the country in the continued march of the Jonathan administration to further consolidate the standing of women in the society. The International Conference Center Abuja was venue for the award dinner, which finally brought to a close the celebration of the Peace and Empowerment Program, which earlier featured a rally. President Goodluck Jonathan, who was a special guest of honor at the event, was accompanied by his wife, Dame Patience Goodluck Jonathan, Vice President Mohammed Namadi Sambo, PDP National Chairman Alhaji Bamanga Tukur, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, FCT Minister, and governors of about 10 states. Members of the Federal Executive Council were there in their legion to support Nigerian women, and the event attracted women from all parts of the country. Wives of the presidents of South Africa and the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic were also in attendance. The welcome address by the President of the National Council of Women Societies, Mrs. Nkechi Mba, set the tone for the evening's proceedings.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, Nigerian women are all here to honor you this evening with a Lifetime Icon Award. Nigerian women are very proud of you. I thank you for giving us the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dame Patience Goodluck Jonathan, who has united Nigerian women, carried Nigerian women's problem, advocating our 35%, advocating for peace and unity. And today, it has come to reality.
A documentary that featured the contributions of past Nigerian female icons in the different spheres of life to the development of Nigeria from independence to date was aired at the event. Goodwill messages were delivered by women leaders, which included Mrs. Priscilla Queer, one-time president, Nigerian Bar Association. Mrs. Mariam Ibrahim Babangida's Better Life for Rural Women program was represented by the coordinator, her daughter, Aisha Babangida. Dame Virgie Etieba, the first woman governor in Nigeria, also delivered an address. They all emphasized the need for Nigerian women to embrace education and more involvement in politics.
Today, the 35% women participation in governance has become a reality, and we are very happy about it. Before the emergence of our dear president, there were some no-go areas for women. But today, what do we have? We have women in very strong positions, glory to God.
And as women, all hands must be on deck to find ways in which we can harness our abundant natural resources, and as such, NGOs must be positioned to outlive the tenure of their initiators in office. We must ensure that social programs initiators serve their purposes, not only when the initiator is in office, but out of office. Social businesses have the potentials of empowering the Nigerian woman politically, socially, and financially. One of the greatest challenges of empowering the rural women is gaining access to available funds. I humbly recommend the establishment of a specialized fund, which will be coordinated by the three principal government agencies, the Women Affairs, Agriculture, and Finance. This fund will be designed to provide support and affordable funding for the activities of the rural women.
the women have been working very hard to emancipate women, to raise their status, and to make sure that they have economic empowerment, political empowerment, and educational empowerment. These are the three things that are very, very important. The educational empowerment is what will raise the status of women and take us out of our poverty. So education is a must for the girl child. Education is a must for all of us.
A level playing ground was also canvassed to give women the chance to exhibit their talents to maximum advantage. Women at the top were also urged to pull their fellow counterparts up. There was a convergence of opinion that the Jonathan administration should be commended for leading the way in properly positioning women in the scheme of things in Nigeria. The provision of performances at the event included a showing by the national troupe, Inyanya, Sani Danja, Onyeka Owenu, and Nyenka Ayefele. The First Lady, Dame Patience Jonathan, in her address at the occasion, again thanked the Jonathan administration for the huge support it had given to Nigerian women, but solicited for more in terms of gender balance, so that Nigerian women can take their rightful place in the scheme of things in Nigeria.
We will continue to assist the administration with our prayers as we have always done. We will continue to show our total loyalty by supporting Mr. President up to the end of his tenure. This administration is just like our baby. We will continue to nourish it. This is the much we can do to show our gratitude and to help sustain the legacy Mr. President is building for the future of our women and children.
The National Council of Women Societies Motherhood Center was launched at the event. The main highlight of the occasion was the presentation of awards to gender-friendly governors considered to have given the women proper recognition in terms of appointments in their cabinet. These included Governors Godswill Akpabio, Oshiomhole, Mimiko, Theodore Orji, and Peter Obi. Most of these governors are said to have about 40 women appointed in different top capacities in their cabinet. The special award of the Vice President, Architect Mohammed Namadi Sambo, was presented to him by PDP National Chairman Alhaji Bamanga Tukuru. The Lifetime Icon Award to President Goodluck Jonathan, who is an acclaimed champion for women, was jointly presented by Bishop Margaret Idahosa and Pastor Mrs. Adeboye, wife of the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of Nigeria, Pastor Enoch Adejara Adeboye, who was also present at the event. The Nigerian Women Liberation Cake was cut before the address by President Goodluck Jonathan.
A for affirmative action, C for community initiatives, and E for enterprise. It all spells peace for Nigeria and the Nigerian woman.
In his remarks, President Goodluck Jonathan congratulated Nigerian women for the great strides they have continued to make in their different spheres. He restated the resolve of the Jonathan administration to give women unfettered opportunity to aspire to the great heights of their dreams without compromising standards. President Goodluck Jonathan saluted the efforts of the past female icons who have laid the solid foundation upon which women of today are building.
Indeed, Nigerian women have championed significant national social transformation programs that have had an enduring impact on the well-being of the country. You are all witnesses to the important and visible roles they played by women in this democratic dispensation, ensuring that democracy not only thrives, but that value is added to the lives of our people. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Nigerian woman is not only an important part of our history, but a pivot of our future developments as a nation. I strongly believe that we cannot accomplish the goals of our transformation agenda if women, comprising about 50% of our population, are not fully integrated into our development efforts and programs.
It's hearty congratulations to Nigerian women for this giant leap to properly position yourselves for the challenges ahead.
Women lay down from love to love and share, and people want to bring an end to war. So sing a song for women everywhere. Let it ring around the world and never, never cease. So sing a song for women everywhere. Equality, development, and peace. Thank you.